Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Aussie Farming in Philippines. Well, Big Red's giving me the shits again. So I took it out and I mowed one strip and I disengaged the drive here. And you can see how loose it is, and it just jumped off again. So it shouldn't be that loose. There should be a tensioner on that keeps the tension on it so it doesn't skip like this. So I don't know what the geo is. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop the whole deck out, slide it out, have a look-see, and the belt could be stretched, but definitely not that fucking stretched. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So there's a reason for it. And I said I can't be doing this all the time, so I'm going to drop the deck out and have a look-see. Bastard. Bastard. Alright guys, so I found what the issue was. So this here, where the belt keeps jumping off, is here. Now see, this one's got a rubber, it's got rubber teeth thing on it here, like a brake type thing. This is your stop the belts from jumping, is this thing here. This one here is no longer there, no longer in place. There you go. So it's just pop riveted in. Now I do have, or did have, a big hunk of rubber like mudguard wrapping. I don't know if I still got it, if I threw it out on the clean out. But that's all it is. That's what's causing the problem. Ha! Fucking bastard. Hey? Oh dear. Well, I must admit, you know, like, Big Red does a lot of work on the farm. You know, we keep the farm nice and clean. We have pride in ourselves. And this is the only mower that we could get here. You know, and I must say that cost us a lot. I think it was around 170,000 for this. Where in the States you can buy them for like 1,500, 1,500 US dollars. But like I said, at the time, that's all we could get. And I used to use a push mower, self-propelled. But at least it goes now. All right, what I'll do is I'll see if I'll take this off and I'll see if I can cut a piece of this. I used to have a piece here. I don't know if I've got it. But no, when I had to clean out, I thought, well, if I haven't used anything in 2 years, fucking throw it out. And I bet you I did. I bet you. All right, no use whinging about it. Get to work, William. You're a mechanic today. Today. There we go. Just a rubber. Simple fix. I tell you how much I've replaced and repaired on this. I tell you, I can pull this apart blindfolded, guys. Seriously, I could pull it apart blindfolded. Ah dear. All right, let's go see what we can find. Right guys, so this is what was broken, as you've seen. This hard plastic rubbery thing, diggy dooby dacky here. So I did have a piece, like an old mud flap, thick, same thickness, but I can't find it. Maybe it got thrown out. So what I've done is I've got a bit of ply, thick ply, and I just need this to get me through today. Now if this will last just for today, so I can get all the lawns mowed today. Then the next time we're in town, I'll stop on the side of the road where this place is doing all these old truck mud flaps and things like that. Then I'll just get a 2-inch square of that. And I tell you, that will last for shitload. But if I can get this to work just for today, I'll be happy. So let's see what happens. I've wasted my time. Well, I can't mow without it. So what have I got to lose? Right guys, I've got all that fixed. So what I'm doing while I've got it off, I'm going to take the blades off here. Oh. There we go. I'm going to take these blades off. The grass shit in between here, look. What I'm going to do, I'm going to run the grinder along here. Now these don't have to be super sharp, guys. Look, they'll cut your fucking fingers off, let alone cut a piece of grass. So definitely for no problem. But the point is, since I've got them off, then I might as well just give them a quick hit with the grinder and stick them back on again. Why not, she said. Why not? Alright, so there you go. Nice sharpen up. Quite sexy Lexi. Remember guys, only sharpen one side. They're not like knives. You don't sharpen both sides of them. Just one side. Okay? Don't have to be razor sharp, trust me. That little indent from the press is all they need. Tidy them up, she'll be right. Oh, William, you're the man. It's alright when you got the proper tools, guys. I tell you, have a good air compressor, good hammer gun. I tell you, she works bloody well. So all these are nice and sharpened up. So one thing I do want to do before I flip him again, I want to check that belt before I put it back on. Now this wheel here is pretty good, but this wheel's come off when I hit the tree stump. So what I'm going to do is I'll pull out the welder. I'm going to weld that bitch back on. Because when you're on high, it doesn't matter, you know, like it doesn't touch the wheels. But when you drop it down to low, that's what actually lets it ride on the top of the surface. So it is needed. I said on high, it doesn't need it whatsoever, no. And I've got away with it for a while now. But while I've got it off, might as well do it now, hey. Right, put this bad boy away. Bad boy, I tell you. Having the right tools, guys, really, really, really works. And I had one of these before, but of course, somebody on my removal, when it comes from the Middle East to here, they decided that they needed it more than me, with a few other good things as well. And I was lucky that Andreas Martin sent me this one, and I was very, very, very pleased, because I tell you, it saves a lot of work, guys. It really does. Saves a lot of work. Ugh. Okay, so this is the bugger here, look. I said it just sits, as you can see, it just clears the bottom. So that will go onto there, like that. And I'll just weld him on. I'll clean it up with the grinder first, and he can be welded back into place. Basically they sit outwards, not in line, you know. You thought it would have sit in, more in line like that, wouldn't you? But it doesn't. Why like this, Miss Jane? Maybe I'm going to have to do some hammer work. Alright, let's get out the welder. Right, done. Da. That's nice and solid again. This is that Greenfield I got from in town. That's when they had a sale on at 50% off. 50% off. So it was 20 grand, and 10 grand we picked it up for. This one with inverter on it, and I tell you, DC inverter welder, absolutely love the bastard. I wish I could have had MIG or TIG, but you know, for the finer stuff, yeah, it's really good for doing the light stuff. It really is. But this will do fine for this. Look, now welded back again. You fucking beauty. All right, back into it, guys. We're farmers. We're mechanics today. Right. So another thing to comment on the welders, guys. The welder's connected onto this big big fuck ass plug here. Okay, big bastard. Big bastard. Right, so that's hooked on here, which goes directly up here to the sub panel. Now with this, I also made up a lead, and I can actually go from here down to the blue shovel of the bit more than that, down into the corner of the pig pen. So if I got any welding to do on the pig pen, then of course that will reach, because I've got the big ass extension, which is this one here, which you can see here. So it has the male and the female. Oh fuck my dog. Male and the female connection onto there. Now adding to that, I also put one at the gate, on the gate post at the front as well. So if there's any welding to do down the front, you know, on the gates or whatever, they've also got one there, and that's wired directly into the mains down at the front. So just a little bit of pre-thinking if you're going to do a big ass fucking welder, right? You say, well, I'm going to put this here. Just think about, well, you're limited to where you can use it. It's not like you just run out a 100-metre extension cord. So put a power point at the front, and I've put a power point at the back. And like I said, I've also got the big 40-metre of, or 20 metres, I don't know, fucking from here to there long, of lead as well. So that means I can just about catch anything. Catch you later, back soon. Right, I tell you what, even though I'm under the shade with insulation, she's bloody hot in here, guys. Bloody hot. Ugh. Right, so that should be now okay. I said, I know it's only a chunk of hardwood that acts on the belt, it's pulley, but if it lasts me for today, I'll be happy so I can get all the work done. It's going to be clear today, maybe tomorrow. But like I said, when I go to town, I'll get that. They got really thick. It's like they use on mud flaps. You see them on the back of the trucks here in Asia. It goes right across the whole back. You know, they don't just have one on each wheel. That goes right across the whole back. And I'll just get a piece of that. But apart from that, everything should be right. So the front wheel's welded back on again, so it should be flat. All right, I'll go and give it a test. It's so bloody hot to mow now, isn't it? Bastard. Go for a little cut here. Let's see what happens. Yeah. That's all right. Working. Got to be happy with that. Working all right now, guys. If I get today out of it, I'll be happy. All right. Well, I'm going to say TTFN until after I finish cutting down, and I'll see you soon. Maybe. Well, she went okay. So I had to stop now. It's 12 o'clock. Got to get all the animals fed. But having that wheel back on and levelling off the deck with the adjusters on the left, right, front, and back. They actually cut down the grass beautiful, even without leaving any lines this time. So I'm quite pleased indeed. So down through here, as you can see, no more lines. It's working good. Hey baby. All right, darling. Like I said, all through here, done lovely. I'm just amazed that when you get it adjusted right, you know, you tilt on your left and your right so your blades are sitting flat, left, right, front and rear. It actually does a bloody good job. A bloody good job. So I'll finish off with the ride on, getting this done, then I'll get the brush cutter out so I can get around here. I've done Mary Lou's pathway for her, up the side. It saves them a lot of hitting it with their brush cutter. As you can see up through here. So I always cut this for them right the way up to their gate. That's down on number 2, the lowest I can get without bogging down. And that makes it easy for them. You know, snakes do come out of here like bastards. Oh, she's pissing me, this bitch. Alright guys, well, I'm going to get this bitch out of there, and Chick's back home, so time to have some lunch and refresh. Catch you later, thanks for watching, and have a look at Mountain Man's video up here about his solar system. Well worth a watch, guys. This guy has a setup and he knows what he's talking.